Welcome back, Commanders. We are heading from day 120 into day 121 today. And just going to do our 10 shots at Storm Arena and then talk a little bit about alliances and moving into S1. Season 1 is going to be intense. It's going to be rough. It's going to be everything else because what we're seeing now, even in talks with other people, is that people are now asking like, hey, we'll be in an alliance with you, but you need to give up one of your level 6 cities on your server. And man, when you look at our grouping again, I don't know how you can give anything away. I mean, things are going to get taken away. There's no doubt about it. But I'm not sure how it's going to play out. I think it's going to be, again, I think it's going to be tense. I think it's going to be interesting. I see why some people come back to play it. I do not think I would come back to play it because of just how kind of emotional people are already about it, about alliances and servers and things like that. And so, again, you have 24 level 6 cities. There's more than, or it feels like, there's at least 20 really high quality alliances just in our grouping. And a lot of those people are going to want 2 cities or more. I'm not sure what, I think 4 cities is what kind of sets you apart, but I'm not sure how people are going to be getting those with the amount there are. So I don't know if you spread yourself too thin, how that works or what that looks like, but yeah, it's intense. Okay, 6 minutes, so I'm just going to get this through. I decided to go ahead and switch over to air just because that way I don't get caught off. Whoa, that could have been bad. I was switching over to air just because so I do not get caught off guard by somebody having tanks again or anything like that. So this should take care of that problem. I need to also make sure that this is the right chip. Boy, that could have been silly rushing into these things. So this will hopefully take care of those issues coming forward. I'm just going to have to point around Curry right now because I believe he's air as well, and he's 3 million above me. So that would be a tough one to get through. And obviously Shirk, I'm not getting through him. So I lost here yesterday using the missiles because, again, tanks will counter the missiles. I am anticipating that we get through these, so no problem. And that's kind of the weird-ish thing with Storm is that you can just point out around, meaning that you can just fight around 1 or 2 people if you don't want to hit them and just get more points than they do by doing it. We've got 5 minutes left. I just want to get these in. I still have 7 attempts. There we go. 6. Kind of need to hurry that up. Let's go. 5 attempts. Yeah, because other than Shirk, I haven't seen anybody running heavy missiles or big missiles. I mean, I tried it. Didn't help or work. Only because ran into some tanks. And that's not helpful. All right, 65, 3 attempts. Don't need to hit either of them. 11, I would like to point out a little bit more than 11. Okay, 13 is good. And one more. Okay, guess 6 is where it's at. All right. And so, depending upon how the next couple of minutes go, like I said, you just kind of point out above or you point out around one or two people. It generally works out better for Storm, just because you can't do that in 3v3. 3v3, you have to choose who they give you. Okay, so back to Season 1. As I talked about yesterday with Season 1, you have 24 level 6 lands. And so we have some people that, they say now they want to be in an alliance with us, but you have to give up one of your level 6 cities. We may not have a level 6 city to give up. And what's the benefit of that? Because usually everybody has at least one in-server alliance. You're trying to defend your server the entire time. So I don't know what that looks like or how that reaches out, especially, again, with the servers that have full server and server alliances. You're aligning 20 or 30 alliances together, and you multiply that by 4, so you're looking at like 100 alliances that need places to land. And what are they going to expect? So I am hoping through our Season 1 coordinators, through Envy and Divine. Envy said that he had a really positive, moving ahead, smart meeting last night with 1146. So I'm hoping that brings something to fruition that we can see. With 1146, we have nearly a perfect square, although we're apparently missing a couple people. So we have one of the most orderly alliances there is. If for nothing else, we are quite orderly. Right now there is, I don't know why this is still open, but we do have a level 6 area open as Core decided to move over to the casino. Nobody apparently is claiming the military base. I'm not quite sure why. We are just happy with campus, and we'll just hold in here. All right, we've got about 13 seconds left. So going from day number, and I will be recording much more of Season 1 from day 1 moving forward, even all my mistakes, even everything, just so you can see them. It's going to be worth it, because I wish I could see it right now. I would love to see how like day 1 works and moving that forward. So that will be coming out. All right, and so day number 121, or 4 days before you start your Season 1, we have the Hero Shard pack. I've never really delved much into that. Still looking at Moonstone, Radar Pass, Summon Supplies, and the Custom Weekly. So nothing big or new. The only other thing is, we still have the zombie invasion going on, and I swear they raised all of the prices here. I believe I used to be able to nearly clear this stuff out. Now that is seemingly impossible to clear this stuff out. So not quite sure what they raised their prices to or from, but that is where we're at. All right, so 4 days before Season 1 begins, nothing really exciting or special. Capital War is still coming up. What we discovered about Capital War, and this is just reading, is that whoever controls Capital in this last week will control it for the first 4 weeks of Season 2 or Season 1. So this really is the most important Capital conquest. I know some people have rotation agreements, but I think now, in talking to other servers, it's pretty much decided who's going to run the Capital moving forward in each server, because you do have it for the next 4 weeks. All right, that I think is it. We have the arms race, winter, desert. Those all look the same. Zombies the same. All this stuff is the same. So nothing changes 4 days before season 1. It is just a regular, depending upon where you're at, regular Wednesday. All right. If anything exciting happens, I will let you know. But otherwise, I am just going to prep and get ready and figure out kind of my filming schedule for season 1. Because like I said, I do want it to be where you see, from the start, how we land, how we go, how we progress, just so that you can have an idea of that when you move into season 1 as well. Until next time, Commanders.